To begin with, the problem we are given states a 75 milliliter solution of HCl with an unknown concentration is titrated to the equivalence point with 27.3 milliliters of CaOH2 with a concentration of 0.157. What we want to figure out is the concentration of HCl in the original solution. So, before we do anything, we should convert milliliters to liters so that later on it's easier to work out these problems. Now that we've done that, we should draw a diagram of the titration showing everything we need to know. 0.075 liters of HCl with an unknown concentration is titrated with 0.0273 liters of CaOH2 with a concentration of 0.157. Now that we see the problem, we should balance the equation to gather all the information to work out the next step. The balance equation comes out to be 2HCl plus CaOH2 to 2H2O plus CaCl2. Now that we have all this information, we should continue on to figure out the concentration of HCl. So we know that moles equals volume times concentration. So with that information and the information we already have, we can find the moles of CaOH2 by multiplying 0.0273 liters times 0.157 concentration, which gives us 4.2861 times 10 to the third moles, 10 to the negative third moles of CaOH2. Now that we know the moles of CaOH2 and have a balanced equation, we can figure out the moles of HCl by multiplying 4.2861 times 10 to the negative third moles of CaOH2 times 2 moles of HCl times 1 over 1 mole of CaOH2, crossing out the 2 CaOH2 moles, which will give us the HCl moles. This comes out to be 8.5722 times 10 to the negative 3 moles of HCl. Now that we know this, we can plug in all of the information about HCl we have into this formula, which gives us 8.5722 times 10 to the negative 3 moles of HCl equals 0.075 liters of HCl times the unknown concentration. All we have to do now is divide by 0.075 liters of HCl on both sides, which will give us 0.114 concentration of HCl in the original solution. Some common mistakes people make with things like this are, for example, I did it myself, taking it a step further and confusing yourself by putting it in grams per mole, not knowing what to do after that. You can also mess up with the balancing of the equation. You just have to add them all up on both sides and balance them out, but get confused sometimes. But I guess that's about it.